Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful Thursday morning here in Austin, Texas. This is day 1380 of the 3+ Minutes of Planks Challenge, and as always, I am filled with gratitude. Thoughts on my mind this morning. Yesterday, I got to take my daughter Lola and her best friend Hannah to the movies. We went to go see Superman, and I was able to buy the tickets online. And when I got into the theater, as I was ordering food and things to go watch the movie, I found out that you couldn't tap to pay with your phone. And unfortunately, I didn't have any other credit cards and only had $25 to my name at the time. When I got to the register, I was so embarrassed about that. And so Lola and Hannah and I just walked out. And I was trying to figure out how to get more money or things of the sort. And I'm in Georgetown and I live in Austin. So I said, you know what? We're just gonna have to compromise. We're just gonna have to buy $25 worth of things. But we'd already had them set aside for us at the register. So as we were standing in the line again, there was a young lady, Tara, and her daughter, Morgan. And I asked her, I said, hey, would you mind if you used your card to buy and I can Venmo or Cash App you the money back? And I was really embarrassed. I was suffering an embarrassment at the moment, thinking, man, dog, like, how am I going to be perceived? Tara eventually did it. And I thanked her profusely. And then she gave me the ticket, and on the ticket it said 143. It was ticket number 143. And I was like, man, God, you wanted me to be in this position in this moment, for whatever reason. So I Venmo'd Tara the number. We were going to see Superman. They were going to see Jurassic Park. And I was grateful. And it was on my mind pretty much the whole movie. And then when we walked out from the movie, Tara and Morgan were walking out at the same time. And we asked each other how each movie was. And then Tara stopped me for a second and said, hey, I really want to thank you so much for asking me for this. He said, when you first asked me the question, I was really jaded. But as the process went through, it really reconfirmed her value in humanity. And it was such an interesting thing for her to say to me, because I said, wait, I asked you for something. And yet I guess how I received it and how I paid her back. And she said the courage it took for me to ask really changed her value on humanity. It was just an interesting thing. And I was really grateful for the moment and thankful that God put me in the moment. Anyway, that's my thoughts for today. So always be blessed today and every day. Thank you for listening. Peace.